I gave in to the wishes of the crowd, even against what I knew to be the truth and what I knew was just. When this man, Jesus, was brought before me in the hall of judgment, I'd never seen him before. Though his arms were bound to his body, he stood erect. There was a certain nobility and dignity about him. As I listened to him speak, a strange, inexplicable feeling came over me. It was suddenly my desire, though not my will, to come down and fall before him. It was as if Caesar had entered the hall, a man greater than even Rome herself. But then, this feeling passed, and I saw only a shell of a man, accused by his own people of treason. And I gave in to their wishes. I washed my hands of his fate, but I know in my heart the blame stays with me, and is yours and mine to bear.
Get up! Get up! You there! Take the cross.
When they came to Golgotha, which means skull place, they crucified him there, and two criminals as well, one on his right, the other on his left.
Father, forgive them. They don't know what they're doing.
The people stood and watched. Some of the women wept sorrowfully at his feet. Soldiers mocked him and rolled dice for his garments.
Huh! He saved others. Let him save himself. He is the Messiah of God, the chosen one.
There was an inscription over his head, which read, "This is the King of the Jews." The thief on the left said,
Aren't you the Messiah? Then save yourself and us.
the thief on the right said,
Have you no fear of God, seeing you are receiving the same sentence? We deserve it after all. We're only paying the price for the crimes we have committed. But this man has done nothing wrong. Jesus, remember me when you enter upon your reign.
I assure you, on this day, you will be with me in paradise.
It was now midday, and darkness came over the whole land until mid-afternoon, with an eclipse of the sun. The curtain of the sanctuary was torn in two. Jesus uttered a loud cry and said,
Eli! Eli! Yuma! Sabachthani! Father, into your hands I commend my spirit.
After he said this, he expired. There was a man named Joseph, an upright and holy man of the Sanhedrin, who had not been associated with their plan or with their action. He was from Arimathea, a Jewish town, and he looked expectantly for the reign of God. This man approached Pilate with a request for Jesus' body. He took it down, wrapped it in fine linen, and laid it in a tomb hewn out of a rock in which no one had yet been buried. That was the day of preparation, and the Sabbath was about to begin. The women who had come with him from Galilee saw the tomb and how Jesus' body was murdered. They went home to prepare spices and perfumes. They observed the Sabbath in accordance with the law. Mary, Mother of God, speaks of her feelings and memories of Jesus, the Messiah.
I watched him grow from a boy to a man. Even as a child, he spoke with great knowledge about God. His love for humanity was immeasurable. He accepted everyone, found the good in them, and changed their lives. Believe in him. His love, like the love of the Father, is unconditional. No matter what we have done in our lives, whom we have hurt, how we have failed, he continues to love us. And when we repent and ask for forgiveness, it is granted. He does not deny us. If you follow his examples of love, acceptance, and kindness, then you will find joy and peace in your life. When the angel told me that I would bear Jesus, I trusted in his word that my son would save all of humanity. Imagine my joy of holding him at birth and my heartbreak as they took him off the cross and laid his broken body in my arms. And as they sealed him in the tomb, through my tears, I knew and believed with all my heart that the child that I had delivered would one day return to save all of God's people.